Welcome back to the Shootaround. The Miami Heat have dropped 6 straight, losing their last game against the Charlotte Hornets. Tonight, they play against the New York Knicks. Huge game, honestly. This is one of the bigger games of the year. The Knicks are the 4 seed. The Heat are currently the 8 seed. They're 2 games ahead. We really can't afford to lose this game. But we do get Nemanja Bjelica in the fold for this game. Ariel, what can we expect from Bjelica in his first Heat game?
I think Bjelica is a little bit underrated in NBA circles. He's a really good shooter, has been just under 40% for the duration of his career. He's down this season under 30%, but I think a lot of that is attributed to, inconsistent playing time, not playing on a particularly good team. I would expect that to go up with the Heat. We've seen that before. I think he'll function similarly to how Kelly Olynyk functioned within the Heat's offense during last year's playoffs, in that he'll primarily be the sole big on the court. He might see some minutes with Bam, but I think he'll come off the bench, back up Bam, play about 13 to 15 minutes a night. And, they can run some dribble handoff stuff and through him. He can attack sloppy closeouts. He has some ball skills. So I think we're going to be pleasantly surprised with what we get from Belly.
Yeah, I mean, Belly, if we can get similar production to what Kelly Olynyk gave us, who I know with his ups and his downs, he ended up being a good player for the Heat. He was one of the few contracts that worked out. But I do want to talk about the keys to this game, because this is a huge game, as I mentioned earlier. The Knicks are a really good defense, and it's honestly like looking in a mirror to the Heat. They're really not a great offense. They shoot the ball a little bit better from 3, but they slow the game down. They try to win the games pretty slow. I think the way that the Heat are going to need to win this game is we have Goran, Tyler, and Duncan healthy. I think 2 of those 3 are going to need to have good games, maybe like 15 plus. So if you can get 30 to 35, maybe 40 points out of that entire trio, I think you're in good shape. What are your keys to this game? And then give me a prediction on the game.
The Knicks foul a ton, and they don't give up the 3-point shot. So if I'm the Heat, I'm trying to get to the rim and attack the basket, draw fouls. Mitchell Robinson's going to be out. So I think that that's an area where the Heat can take advantage, and that'll help get their offense going. As for prediction, it's time for a win. I'm going with a Heat W. What about you?
Yeah, I'm hoping for a Heat W. Julius Randle, I believe, is going to be questionable, but we'll see what happens with him playing. We'll get more updates later on in the day. Hoping for a Heat W. I hope Bjelica has a good Heat debut, and hopefully we can get some momentum going into Victor Oladipo's debut. We'll see if he plays on Wednesday or maybe later on in the week, but let's root for Heat W and go Heat.